Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of our last video, right after the intro. Alright y'all, before we begin again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also do not forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, alright? So let's get started. Right now, the way the market is looking, it's not looking too great. We've been very bearish throughout the past few days. And I think this sell-off is going to continue. Like this is just the beginning of it. Let me change this thing to the 4. Yeah. So right now, again, it looks like some buyers are stepping in. It's not, I don't think it's gonna last. Like it's gonna go all the way down and we might find support at around 42.60. Right at 42.60 actually. Maybe even lower towards 42.55 before we try to make another attempt on Tuesday. And whether it's going to last, that's up for debate. But we'll have to see exactly how that does in the near future, but do anticipate a bounce right over here like tomorrow at around 11. I wouldn't be surprised to see that at that time, so just keep your eyes on that. All right, now the stock that all of you should be putting in your watch list for the next few days, that stock is Nike. All right, and the reason why I want to share this one with y'all is because number one, it had its moment right after earnings. It kept squeezing up and staying up higher and higher, and right now it's looking quite weak with the market. And by crazy, I don't mean crazy to the upside, I mean crazy to the downside. There's quite a lot of room down here, which means that there is an opportunity for short sellers. All right, now the pattern that I see on the chart is actually on the 30. Let's go right back over here, right there. All right, and the pattern is right there. Actually, let me zoom out. It's over here. There we go. All right, and then right over here again. And it broke out. It broke down, I should say, on Friday. It tried to go back again with this bounce. Some buyers try to step in, and then they got crushed again. And now the futures market is red, and I think that we're gonna open again by negative 0.50. Maybe 0.55%, and we should be down here at around 158.4, and then I can see this thing tanking a little bit lower towards the 155 area on Monday. I think it will bounce right over here for some time, and whether it holds, again, we'll see what happens. We will see, but the opportunity is there. I definitely like this one for a short play to the downside. All right, and manage your risk accordingly. Now, I did say one stock is going to go crazy, but there is another one that I really want to share with all of you, and that stock is AMEH. All right, and AMEH, the reason why I like this one a lot is because it is a bubble. I love seeing things like this when they run up so much, right? And now they're looking quite weak, and the market can actually help us with this thing. I think it's definitely time for this thing to drop. It had its moment. It's tired. It's weak, and I think it's probably gonna open up somewhere over here at around 74, and I think it's going to drop all the way down towards 60, maybe lower. All right, so definitely keep this one on your watch list as well. I like this one as well. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest, as we always do here on this channel. The first one that we're going to talk about is YY. All right, and somebody has been asking about it for quite some time, and I think I know why you asked about it. There was something over here on the 2-hour, right over here. There was actually a falling wedge on the chart. It was quite clean right over here. All right, it was quite clean, and it tried to break out and it got rejected again. All right, So I don't think it's gonna get out anytime soon. I think it's gonna chill in here for quite some time, and then eventually it's going to get out. So for this one, I would say have some patience, and I'm sure a lot of people try to get in here because it was very tempting, but there wasn't even a lot of volume, and it's just consolidating sideways. And the market is also bearish, so yeah, I do think we're gonna go all the way down towards like 55, maybe even $60 before we get out of there. And yeah, there is an opportunity for a long play, but you just have to chill for just a little bit longer. I like it the way it is. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen next. All right. So that's my very honest opinion on YY. The next one that we're going to address in this video, the stock is PLUG, plug. And plug, I can see why somebody asked about it. Let me do the daily, and let me go back over here. All right. So as of right now, plug is just on the downtrend. It had earnings to try to make a run for it, and it got rejected, and it's just going slowly down and down and down again. I don't think this downtrend is done until we get to like 22.50, maybe even $21 before we see a bounce. Worst case scenario is it actually consolidates here and then drops again. All right, and then it just flatlines for a bit before going back up again. It got earnings on the 5th. So again, as I always say on this channel, pulling through earnings not recommended. You want to chill and wait to see what happens afterwards, right? You want to see if the company can survive earnings before you put your money there. So, but as of right now, things are just looking bearish, and I just think that it can go just a little bit lower. All right, dip buying here at this point is pretty much like catching a falling knife. So just relax, wait, wash the stock, settle, let the dust settle a little bit, and then make your move and start accumulating. I'm pretty sure a lot of people like the stock for long-term investing, right? So just chill. The bottom will be in soon enough. And that's my very honest opinion on plug. The next one that we're going to be talking about in this video, that one is ENPH. And ENPH got more room to fall. All right, it definitely has more room. It had an uptrend over here, and then it got weak and it got rejected with the market. And the next stop for this one is at exactly 150. And this one also has earnings. It has earnings on the 27th. So yeah, be patient with that one. I think it can fall. If you're shorting this one, keep holding short. It has more room. The puts can still print. The puts can still pay you a little bit more. So just relax. All right. Price target for this one is definitely 150, and then some consolidation will be nice. So keep your eyes on this one as well. Also, I just saw something on here. I just saw something. Yeah, there's a triple top on the charts, and the neckline just broke right over here. Definitely got more room to fall. The next one that we're going to be discussing, that one is XPEV, and XPEV along with NEO. It's trying to hold on. It didn't have as bad as a Thursday and a Friday as the overall market. It's still trying to hold strong on the daily. So I don't think it's gonna go down further. I think that even though the market is gonna tank, we're just gonna stay right here, right at like 36, maybe between 36 and like 39 before we make another move up. I'm kind of neutral on it. I don't think it's gonna go down that much. I think it's actually gonna hold its gains while the market do its thing. So that's definitely something that you want to keep your eyes on for the next week as well. There is something to be worried though. I do see a gap right here at 32. Again, it could happen, it could not happen. Maybe it might just chill over here and then earnings might drag it down, but we will see. But as of right now, I do think it's just gonna stay in here for a while and then bounce ferociously if there is a bounce in the overall market. And lastly, it's been a while since we talked about this stock. We're gonna talk about AMC. All right. And for those of y'all who watched my last, I think it was the one before the last one, I mentioned that AMC looked like a waterfall drop right on the, like right over here at 50, right? I told y'all that this is the part that we fall. It was a Friday too. I told you that this is the part where we make a waterfall drop all the way down to 42, right? And the drop was a bit slow. It was just fading and fading and fading. And right now it's trying to make a move, but I'm not very convinced. I think that this is a dead cat bounce. The floor of $40 broke down, right? So you should definitely be worried about that. This floor right there, it broke down. So until we get above that, until we bounce ferociously up to 50, until we see something that looks like this and like that and then like this, I will stay bearish on AMC. And I honestly think that this is where we just start fading all the way down into the 30s, maybe even like the high 35s. But yeah, until I see this, I'm not bullish on AMC at all. I was bearish over here and I'm staying bearish on the stock. I think this is a dead cat bounce, and I think we will consolidate all the way over here until earnings, which is on the 5th of August. All right, that is my very honest opinion on this stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find it as the very first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, definitely follow us on at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.